gotta change it.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, you decided to make an appearance on your own show.
I did. Thank you for covering for me. And, tell the people, where are we?
Here we are in Pilot Map. All right. Well, we're in North Carolina somewhere.
We are together on the porch because why?
We are double vaxxed. And it's safe to be together, so Dr. Fauci said.
Yes, and we are still being cautious, but
yeah,
it's so great to see weather woman Kelly Bedwell in the flesh.
This is Kelly Bedwell reporting to you from WKFU, your Brooklyn weather station. Woohoo!
Hey, everybody. That was Kelly sitting on my front porch, and then that was me behind her. But that's not today. And as a matter of fact, neither is now today because we are pre-recording this because I'm at the doctor's today in Raleigh. So it's as they do on SNL sometimes. This is broadcast from pre-recorded from a previous broadcast. You get the picture. We actually, today where I am sitting right now, it's Tuesday. And now where you're sitting, it's Thursday. Welcome to Front Porch Thursday. It's the 29th of April. And we have been doing this for 52 consecutive weeks, which means that either it's an anniversary or it's a birthday. I can't really figure it out. I think it might be a birthday. That's what I'm thinking. Tay was confused, but I think it's Front Porch Thursday's 1-year birthday. And if you share this right now, Snoopy says it's a birthday. If you share this right now while you're live, you could win this amazing M bass from Gold Tone Music. Here we go. All right, let me see if I can sing. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, dear Front Porch Thursday. Happy birthday to us. Okay, there it is. This is really cool. Yes, you can win if you share that. So, we're going to do a special show today. It's going to be a little bit different. I've still got hair in my mouth. That happens no matter whether I'm live or pre-recorded. And we are going to share with you 7 different artists who have been here previously. We're going to share one song from each of them, and actually 2 songs from one of them. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of bring back some highlights. And I would say we're going to do the best of, but every single musician that we've had on here is a favorite and is, to me, the best. So couldn't do that. We'll do more of these kind of things over the years. I'm imagining we're going to do this show for like 20 years. Anyway, we're going to do that for this show. Before we get there, I also want to let you guys know that we are now, almost 2 weeks away from a new thing that we're doing with Guitar Cloud Symposium, which is called Beginners Bootcamp. And we have decided that there are people who aren't quite ready to come into our regular programs, and we would really love to spend time with you. So if you're beginner, meaning you've played some, you're over 12 years old, you have played some guitar, but you're really kind of not clear on all the basics. How do I read tab? How exactly should I hold my pick? Just give me one basic strumming pattern or finger picking pattern. And stuff like that, we're going to rock your socks off. And, myself, Jennifer Batten, Gretchen Menn, and Daniele Guittardo, amazing instructors. So what a cool opportunity for those of you that aren't yet fully advanced players or even intermediate players. Check it out. Check out the website. You can see detailed list of what we'll each be teaching. So that's happening. Looking at the year, a year we've done this. Looking back at that, I have to thank my wife, Tay Hoyle, because she made me do this. She made me do it, and I'm glad she made me do it. I didn't always want to. And if I was left to my own devices, I probably would have had 2 shows, and that would have been it. Right, Tay? Probably so. So thank you for always pushing me in a good way. And I really mean that. Thanks to all of you. Some of you have been here for almost every episode. I mean, what, Lucky's behind me? Lucky's behind me, yeah. She's like on a mission tonight. It's tonight. It's nighttime for us here. She is hunting, and she wants to go outside and yell at the neighborhood, and she wants treats. So, whatever. Hi, baby girl. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying you all, some of you have been with us a lot, and some of you have donated some funds, and we so appreciate that. Some of you have just been super, super supportive, so grateful. Some of our sponsors, some of the companies that have been supporting me for all these years, Luna Guitars, Diodario Strings, G7 Capos, Tonewood Amps, Fishman, Audix Microphones. Did I say Tonewood? I did. Burchette Guitars, the maker of Gray Burchette of my beautiful jumbo. All of you folks are part of what makes this work. So, all right. We're going to start. And we're going to start with our friends originally from Switzerland, the German brothers known as the Kruger Brothers. And Jens is the banjo player. His brother Uwe is the guitar player. They both sing. They started playing when they were super young and were living in Switzerland. Ended up probably in their early teens busking on the streets of Eastern and Western Europe, and just always kind of had music as their trajectory. Now, early on, they met Joel, I have to make sure I get his name right, Landsberg. Now, Joel was a New Yorker who ended up in Switzerland or somewhere in Europe, met the Kruger brothers. They became best buddies, best playing buddies, and they have never stopped playing together since. And that was a long, long, long time ago. We could not get Joel to be on the show that day. I think he actually was in a quarantine situation, or the brothers had just come back and they were quarantining and Joel didn't want to play yet. So we didn't get Joel. Joel's amazing, and the three of them together are brilliant. This piece is the two of them, and one of the things I really love about the Kruger brothers is they mix and match all different kinds of music. So you'll hear some classical influence, making up words again, classical influence, Americana, country, just all kinds of stuff. Check it out, enjoy. Here we go, Kruger Brothers.
No, this is a little, almost like a country song. Watch the clouds roll by. You just have to retune the banjo to a different tuning. You know how that is.
Yeah, I can relate.
But it's, I think it's in tune more. Okay. The clover still glistens with morning dew. His feet are all wet in his old leather shoes. He's fixing the fence since early this morning. Time for a coffee back home. It's a beautiful day with plenty to do. All is the same and everything's new. He takes off his cap and looks up to the sky, watches the clouds roll by. Shift has just ended at the all-night cafe. She takes off her apron and calls it a day. I'll see you tomorrow, it's time to go home. Steps out the back door alone. On a Tuesday night in the by the roadside to gaze at the moon. Hears up in the distance a whippoorwill cry, watches the clouds roll by. Textbooks are covered with things that he draws, while the teacher expounds about natural laws. A strand of white puff all the blue on his hand from the ink of the pen that he wrote. In the last 30 minutes, the words that were said never quite seem to make it inside of his head. So he looks out the window and he lets his dream fly, watches the clouds roll by. Brushes the leaves off an old mossy stone, spend a few moments with an old friend alone, sits down on the stump of an old cypress tree and cleans out the bowl of his pipe. Shadows are rushing through fields that lie bare, there's so many stories but no one to share. Takes off his hat, looks up to the sky, watches the clouds roll by.
Oh, I love me some Kruger Brothers. I really do. Just a reminder, I have links for everybody in here above the video. So do check them out further if you are so inspired. Next up, we have Everett Bradley, hailing from New York City. And here's a little bit about Everett if you don't know him. Spanning from multiple genres of music to theater and television, this Grammy-nominated force of nature has lent his unique blend of extraordinary talent, exuberance, and heart to every tour, session, Broadway show, and TV program he has been part of, and there have been many. His vocal, percussion, and keyboard work have included playing with Bruce Springsteen's famed E Street Band. You try saying that 3 times fast. Touring with Bon Jovi and Hall & Oates. He's been Carly Simon's musical director and worked with luminaries ranging from David Bowie to Cyndi Lauper, Bobby McFerrin, Ann Hampton Calloway, Richie Sambora, Chris Bodie, and Lucy Woodward. He has worked with me, too. He's also worked with renowned producers Snarky Puppy and Quincy Jones. Everett's just a bundle of energy. I'm so thrilled that I can call him friend. And he's going to do a song here, and I got to play along with him. So check it out.
Small child with your open eyes, small hands, finger paint the skies, young mind, but also wise. Look beyond what's shown, put down the stone. Small child in a hurricane, it's no small feat when you face the rain. Big world has a lot of pain, full of heart and hearts, evil minds. My simple wish that you be kind. All men, they will have to choose, fall down or stand tall in truth. Small child, you will never lose if you do what's right and live with life. Call out to your fellow man if your walls fall and you need a hand. Call me, 'cause I understand what you're going through. Once I was you, my simple wish that you be true. Go ahead, Vicki.
What a great song, Ev. Love that. Everett Bradley, Giving Love. Giving Love. We're going to see a little bit more of Everett later on. Okay, next up from the UK. Lucky. Lucky would like to perform. I'm sorry, baby. These are only pre-recorded things. Lobelia Lawson. Lobelia is just a mystical, magical, mysterious kind of voice, and her writing is just right out of the heart. And I met Lobelia at a NAMM show many years ago, and she is married to Steve Lawson, a great bass player who's a friend of ours. So it's really a musical family unit there. And let me read a little bit about Lobelia. Award-winning songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, Lobelia has been featured in Billboard magazine, PBS, and worked as a studio musician for over 10 years. She books and hosts a variety of songwriter nights for Birmingham, England's best small artist-led venue, Tower of Song, of which I played with Sally once, Sally Barker. And she's an advocate for sustainable touring. She travels the world performing, prior to COVID, at house concerts and small venues. Love what she does. I think for this piece, she's playing the 4-string, is it the 6-string ukulele? It's a 6-string ukulele. Check it out, it's really beautiful. This song's gonna slay.
She won't be able to live with my ghost, with my name upon the lips you love the most, like a shadow cast on all that's passed between us. You will know she won't be me. She won't be willing to lend you the strength to recognize the rope you're hanging yourself with. And as the ship goes down and all have drowned in some forsaken sea, she won't be me. And I'm at your side, in your corner you will find me, and I can't make you change your mind. Love for you will never leave me, never leave me. She won't be able to recognize that the mythology of new is full of lies, and the person that you thought you knew can't look you in the eye. She won't be me. And I'm at your side, in your corner you will find me, and I can't make you change your life, but love for you will never leave me, never leave me. She won't be able
Does that go to your heart or not? Ouch. Beautiful, 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 Lobelia. Thank you. Okay, moving on. We have Muriel Anderson. Do you remember Muriel? She's going to be playing the harp guitar for us today. Muriel, I met her through the NAMM shows. NAMM shows, for those of you who don't know, are National Association of Musical Merchants. Usually that show happens in January in California. And every company that makes a musical product of any kind, be it an instrument or sheet music or little pins of trombones and tubas, anything related to the music industry goes there to sell their wares and to show their wares and show what they have new. So NAMM's a big show, and it's usually filled with tons of artists who represent different companies, and we oftentimes do performances and and we network our butts off. So a part of NAMM used to be something called Guitar Night. Was it called Guitar Night, Tay? All-Star Guitar Night. And Muriel Anderson was she put together those shows along with the True Fire folks. They co-produced that show. We met Muriel that way, and I got to play a few all-star guitar nights. And but I have to just say, I have so much respect for Muriel in terms of she is a female entrepreneur in the music industry. Her nonprofit organization, Music for Life, helps to fund instruments for kids all over the country. She's done amazing work, and she's always got a million things going on. So you have to check out her website. It's endless. Let's listen to her play this really cool song on her harp guitar. Play something for us.
Okay, well, I'll just play something to show this instrument a little bit, and I call this one View from Space.
Pretty cool instrument, yeah? That's a beautiful song, too. All those artificial harmonics. Really fun stuff. Thank you, Muriel. Before we move on to our next act, I just want to let you guys know I have a really special concert, a virtual concert coming up Tuesday night, May 4th. And I will tell you more about it. You can read more about it. There'll be some promo about it, but I just give you a heads up. It's going to be really fun. Okay, so that was Muriel. We are now moving on to two-time Grammy Award winners Cathy, Fink, and Marcy Marxer. The two of them together play like 9,000 instruments. It's really pretty phenomenal. They're master musicians with a career spanning over 35 years. Their superb harmonies are backed by instrumental virtuosity on the guitar, 5-string banjo, ukulele, mandolin, cello banjo, and a million other instruments, really. An eclectic folk festival on their own terms. Their repertoire ranges from classical country to western swing, gypsy jazz to bluegrass, old-time string band to contemporary folk, including some original material. Their versatility defies a brief description. Perhaps well-rounded Americana does it best. In this song, you're going to hear and see Marcy's very large banjo that was specially made for her. It's a really beautiful instrument. And I also love where this song ends. It's real. My foot is like tapping like a maniac. So enjoy Cathy, Fink, and Marcy Marxer.
Marcy's holding her Marcy Marxer model gold tone 4-string cello banjo tuned like a cello.
Oh my
a
God.
gigantic 14-inch pot. This is an 11-inch pot of a sort of normal 5-string banjo, but go ahead and give them just a taste of that on its own.
And Gold Tone has sponsored the banjo and flat picking contest that we were involved in.
Beautiful. Are those nylon strings?
They are nylon strings, 3 wound and 1 unwound, but I love the way this sounds.
Yeah, it's really
Back in the
warm.
day when they were made in the early part of the century, in the 1900s, not the 2020s.
What century?
They were made with metal strings, and I think that's why the instrument never really got popular. But with these strings on it, it
You
rocks.
think that's why it never got popular? Here's what I think. I think they just hadn't heard Marcy Marxer play it yet.
There you go.
Put your cape on the second
They
fret.
didn't have a gold tone yet.
This is just a great new old-time tune. It's called The Wild Rose of the Mountain, and we might even follow it with a fiddle tune or two. We ready?
Yeah.
Oh, if I had my life to live, I'd surely live it over. Only working brand new shoes, just lay down in clover. Only work on Christmas Day, all the rest goes sporting. Spend the days down at the creek and every night go courting. Here's the chorus. Honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, the wild rose of the mountain. Take it, Marcy. When I think of home, sweet home, it makes my eyes grow misty. Papa singing gospel songs, Mama sipping whiskey. Whiskey from that white oak barrel, sure to make good liquor. Next night it seemed twice as bright, the days go by much quicker. Honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, wild rose of the mountain. Rose of the Mountain, followed by a little fiddle tune called Briar Picker Brown, one of my faves.
Were you tapping your foot or what? Love those ladies. Oh, you know, I do. There is a 5-string banjo player in me somewhere. I've never really tried to play it, but I want to. Okay. Next up, we have Melanie DeMore from the Bay Area. Melanie is a healer. She's traveled the world, was a founding member of the Grammy-nominated vocal ensemble Linda Tillery in the Cultural Heritage Choir. I believe that's when I first met her at a Canadian festival when she was traveling with Linda Tillery. Met her again other ways, but I think that was the first meeting of Melanie. But nothing is closer to her. Okay. Melanie is constantly amazed by her life, but nothing is closer to her heart than bringing people together wherever she is to experience the healing power of music. Whether she's performing solo, leading stick-pounding workshops, doing residencies with choirs all over the country, or teaching sound awareness to 6th graders, baby boomers, or senior citizens, one thing is certain. Her mission is to make sure you unlock the key to experiencing yourself in all your glory and return home with the very same excitement and passion for living that she herself has. When she comes your way, her energy will charge up the very air you breathe like a meteor shower, so get ready to rise up. Here's Melanie sharing some stick-pounding power with us. You may remember this. Here we go, Mel. Mel, you're going to end with a stick-pounding song for us, and I'm gonna do my best to keep up with you here, play my little guitar percussion, and can't wait.
So this is a song you all know, and this song has been sung at every kind of march and rally. But then when you add the gullah rhythm, it adds a whole other thing. And you all know this song, right? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You know that this little light, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So there's the gullah rhythm. And the people would have this rhythm, and when the spirit reached them, it would get faster. There'd be energy. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. You know that all around, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Come on, Vic. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You know that this little light, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, shine, shine. Let it shine. Let it shine, shine, shine.
Yeah. Whoa, you caught me. Yeah. Hey, I kept waiting for you to get really, really, really fast. I was ready, Mel.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was ready. Come on. Get me. Yeah. I can keep up. That was great.
I know you can. That's it. I know you can.
All right, my friend. I love you to death. Thank you so much for being with us today.
And thanks for having me.
You're the best.
Yeah, thank you. Bless everybody's bones out there.
Absolutely.
Take care of each other.
Absolutely. Mwah. Thank you. Thanks, Mel, for sharing your love, your light, and your gullah stick pounding. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. We're going to bring on we're almost done today. Share this while you can. Share this now. If you share it, you're entered to win the M bass from Gold Tone. We're going to do a drawing soon. I don't know when exactly, but probably before summer's out. What do you think? Maybe the end of the summer. So we love when you share. Thank you so much. Patty Larkin. I just feel so lucky to know all these people. I really do feel so lucky. Patty has been someone who I've looked up to for many, many years. She's not only what I consider an amazing songwriter and has a unique voice as a songwriter and as a vocalist. I really love what she does. She's a great, great guitar player. And she does a lot of open tuning stuff, and she just uses the guitar in a way that's above and beyond the normal way that we think about acoustic guitar. And I've kind of just always looked up at her for all of those things together, her playing, her guitar playing, her singing, her songwriting. She's going to do a song called The Cranes, and I got to play with her on this. This was really wonderful. So check out Patty. This is an amazing song. Thanks for letting me play on it.
On their wings they are turning, on their wings they fly. Shadows fade, the sun is burning high. Every day the light stays longer, every day you sigh. Shadows fade, you start to wave goodbye. If you're thinking of leaving, you're leaving at a very bad time. If you're thinking of leaving, you're leaving at a very bad time. Gray on gray, the sky is changing. Gray on gray, sunrise. Morning breaks, the crimson waits behind. Only love can end the yearning. Only love knows why. Only love the color. Thinking of leaving at a very bad time. Thinking of leaving at a very bad time. defeats the sun's night.
Wow.
Thank you, Vicki.
That just leaves me
Amazing player.
Thank you, Patty. One of the cool things that's happened during this year is that the brilliant mind of Tay has gotten to go deep into this world of virtual streaming, live streaming, and it's not everybody that can play along with another person in a live setting and broadcast that live and be in sync with the latency, with the difference of speeds and all of this stuff. So Tay has had two really great discoveries during this time. And the first one came sooner. It was easier, I guess. And that was that she figured out if, she's got a whole, first of all, she built herself a rack, a huge, crazy, awesome rack. And I would like to do a video of that, if you don't mind sometime, Tay, and just kind of walk people through it. Those that are technical minded would really appreciate it. So she built herself a rack based on what she figured out she needed after the first bunch of weeks of doing this. And then she figured out by routing things certain ways and blah, 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 which I don't really know what that is, but she figured out that I could play along with my guests as long as they didn't hear me. So we mute me to them because if they heard me, I would be out of time. I know I've explained this before, but I just want to celebrate Tay's genius one more time before this year is up. So she figured that out, and hence we've been able to do that throughout the show when it's appropriate, when I want to, or if the song is right. I get to play along, and you all get to hear two of us in sync, live, broadcasting. It's not very common. Second thing she figured out, which we will explore and exploit much more as we move forward, is how to do it the other way around, which would mean that one of my guests could listen to me play and they could play along with me. They could accompany me. I could have a drummer with me, I could have a bass player with me, and this is really, really cool. Now, I won't hear them, but you will hear both of us. So we're going to be doing some of that coming up. Stay tuned for that. And I also want to just say before we do go to our last segment, our last little song here, we have really amazing May coming up in terms of musical guests. We'll start with Adam Levy, who's been a sideman for Nora Jones, many other people. He's a great singer, he's a great songwriter. Adam, do you sing? I don't know. Great guitarist, teacher, songwriter. You'll love Adam Levy. We have Sonia Heller, singer-songwriter, dear friend of ours from New York, is going to be here. We have Jane Miller, an incredible jazz guitarist, is going to be here. And then we have, at the end of the month, we have Andy McKee, who I'm so happy that he was willing to join us. And so that's May, and it's going to be just freaking amazing. Amazing, like May. Amazing, huh? Okay. This is one of the cool things that happens spontaneously. Everett, I had to bring Everett back. I had to share this as our last piece for today's show. This was just a really special moment, and it was kind of Tay's idea, and Everett and I were willing to jump with it and do an improv thing. And remember, he can't hear me, so he kind of has me set the stage, pick a key, you'll see, and then we do this spontaneous jam where it's just crazy that he can't hear me. Okay, last but not least, back again, Everett Bradley. You want to do one more?
I don't really have another one, but let's see.
And I don't have to play with you. I mean,
Or an improv.
or you want to, or me and you can just do some improv crazy stuff, of which you won't be able to hear me.
Oh, that's all right. We could improv something. That sounds fun, actually.
Oh, Tay has a suggestion.
I suggest Vicki starts to play a little something, something, and then I'm going to mute her to you.
Yeah, so I like that idea.
And then
So
you'll
Vicki,
know
you
the
play.
groove.
Vicki, you play the intro,
Okay.
and then I'll take over.
Okay. 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 Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a new year. It's a new day. It's a new year in a new way. It's a new time. It's a new change. It's a new time. It's a new time to rearrange. Oh, yeah. It's a new day. It's a new year in a new way. It's a time to change. Yes, the new time to make me rearrange. Oh.
You the man. Like, you even stayed so right in key. You know, and that is hard to do when you're saying, people, understand this. He didn't hear me. He did not hear me. So, you try this experiment. Try singing a song a cappella, no instruments. Try it right now. Sing a song, pick a note, start, and then like keep singing, and then a few verses down the road, check where you are, because you won't be on the same note you started on. It's so hard to do. And I'm thinking about that. I'm going, oh, like, how do I adjust the guitar, 6 strings, like if you're like a millitone, if you move, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't.
I had no idea. I was just trying to just
yeah. You're the best.
hang on for dear life in there.
You're the best. You're the best. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? I'm very lucky. Wow. This has been so much fun for me to just go back and look at stuff. I hope you've enjoyed this show. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And there's only one thing left to say, and that is this. Gratitude changes everything. So there you go. We're going to see you in May. Oh, it's a new day. Sing it, Everett, it's a new chance. Oh, it's a new, front porch, 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 front porch. Leeds, Sonia Heller, Jane Miller, Andy McKee on the porch, in the porch.